Welcome back to another Minute with Mr. Mason. Today we are on video number 4 of our series on 4-H presentations. So we have already selected our topic, picked the category that we're going to go in, we have done our research, we have written our script, and we have thought about the visuals that we will be using in our presentation. So today what we are going to look at is we are going to review two 4-Hers demonstrations. These two 4-Hers are former 4-Hers who have started in the program, did presentations their whole career, and have aged out of our program. The first one is going to be of a young gentleman who is 13 years of age. He is going to be talking about crabbing. In his presentation, he does a very good introduction. You'll hear the music that plays. It is to the theme of Deadliest Catch, a popular TV show back then as well as today, talking about crabbing. You will notice that he has some good visuals. He talks through his presentation. Some of the things that he does not do so well is he does have the script on the table. This was at the very beginning of his practicing for his demonstration, so he had not quite yet learned his script to the point that he felt comfortable presenting without it. If I was to critique him, I would say that he needed to learn his script, and that would cause him to have less nervous twitches and tells throughout his presentation. This young gentleman did take this presentation. He did win at district, and he carried it on to state and won state gold with it once he polished it off. Our second video that you're going to be watching is of a young girl. She is 16 years of age at the time of this presentation, and she's going to be talking about landscape design. You'll notice that she has a lot of visuals. As an older 4-Her, she had done presentations for many years, so she was able to handle having lots of props on her table. She has a large visual, which is at an inclined angle, so that you can see more of a 3-dimensional versus 2-dimensional. She has lots of handouts and visuals that she uses. If I was to critique her, I would state that she, once again, was early in her time frame of working with her presentation. She did not have her script memorized or learned well enough to present without having it in front of her. And there were several times where she had to look down to see where she was at. So if I was her, she should have learned her script a little bit better and continued on. But you can see that 3 years of difference in the two presentations, she is very more comfortable in presenting in front of an audience. She as well took on this presentation, won at district and won gold at state. These are two good examples of kids doing their 4-H presentations. Pay attention to their introduction, how they introduce themselves, the basic research that they give at the beginning of their presentation, and how does their presentation follow through and go from point to subpoint to point again to the next main point, and the transitions that they use, as well as how do they use their visuals to aid in their presentation. This video will be long because we do have two full-length 4-H presentations, so it's going to be around 15 or 17 minutes. So at any point in time, if you need to pause to go do something, go ahead and do it. But these are two great examples of 4-Hers and their 4-H presentations. We look forward to you guys using this as a good learning tool. If you have any questions, please call me at the extension office, and I hope you enjoy the videos. Once again, I'd like to give a big shout out to Austin Carowin and Danielle Sharborough, who have graduated from the Pasco Tank Extension 4-H program and gone on to be successful in their careers as young adults. And we certainly do miss them. It was a great time having them in our program. So, enjoy the videos, and this has been Minute with Mason.